Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Whenever you are, thank you for watching my videos. Today is a weekend show. It's been a long time since I did a weekend show, but hey, got one special for you. And I'm going to try to be out here tomorrow as well, because you know what, this weekend will be a very interesting one. Every weekend is really basically brutal for the kids, because Bitcoin trades 24/7. Usually, it's the kids that are on the weekend, and then they get brutalized, right? Because the market is designed to take the most amount of money from the most amount of people most of the time, and you don't want to be playing the emotional game when trading, because you will lose. All right, now I will be showing you what to do now if you missed your trade yesterday, because I showed you guys a nice trade, and if you missed it, I will be showing you what to do. And if you're interested in doing that, you can head over to bybit.davincij15.com right now. Do it right now, and get a $4,000 bonus, more than $4,000 deposit bonus. Right? Links are in the description below. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching, and let's get on to the trading for today. I'm gonna switch screens. There we go. Well, as I said, this was most likely the top. I thought it was going to go a little bit higher, but it didn't. It just reversed. I said, hey, if you want to take a chance, you can. If you took a chance and did a short with a stop loss right at, that was the trade, right? That was the sweet trade, right? If you did a stop loss at 19,940, that was the big trade. There it is. A nice Hail Mary trade reversal. You should be taking some profits here. Right, and looking for the next trade. Unfortunately, if you were thinking, well, Richie, you're right. Look, what you were saying, this reversal was coming from way back here in October 7th, 8th. Oh my God, Richie, what are you doing? Yeah, and this is it. But there might be one more like hurrah before this thing rolls over. And we're right now in a POC, right? The worst place to trade is in the point of control. And what's the point of control? Well, basically, if you can see here in the VPVR, it's a volume profile, you can see that, hey, look at that. We are in the pocket here. And that is just basically a chop trap, right? If you try to open up a short or long trade, you're going to be negative and positive many times in this particular area. So you don't want to open up a trade here because it's not going to give you a profit section where you could say, okay, well, now I'm going to take profits here because I don't know what's going to happen next, right? You don't have that clarity. Now we could take a look at open up the Bollinger Band and see what this is saying. Right now, it's just they're expanding on the 4-hour. I think the daily is probably like contracting even more. Yes, there it is. It's contracting even more. So that means we're about to blow off somewhere, and the most likely direction is down. Now you're saying, well, since the most likely direction is down, shouldn't we just jump in on the trade here? You can. Yes, you can. You can jump in on the short trade. However, you're going to have to put your stop loss right up here at the 19,940. You know, that's where it is, right? So let's take a look at what you're risking. Should you take that trade, right? That short trade. It's a very risky trade here, right? And you could take it. I don't mind, but that's your stop loss way up here. And if you want, if you're a person who's taking a trade and you still have your stop loss here, you can keep that, right? And say, well, you know what? I'm going to go for broke. You can do that, but here's what's happening if you decide to take this trade here. I'm going to show you. You have to take this before you can start thinking about taking profits. This is where Bitcoin has to hold. Oh, it's not so bad. You can take profits at the approximately the $17,700 mark. So that's not horrible, but not great. You have to like, okay, well, that could be a reversal zone right there, because that's the low where Bitcoin has to hold to keep itself above falling all the way down to 12,500. But this is a big risk, right? You're talking about a 4% risk, right? So basically, your almost your total amount that you can maximum risk on any one trade is right there. So you want to be in a better position, right? So if you're up here, you took that short, you're in a good position. Taking a short down here in the $19,100 range is not a good position to be in at all. At all, people do not be in that position, because Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is ready to go down, and let me just clear this out. You want to have a good position before you actually make a trade. Okay. Now, I want to talk about some of the trips that I'm going to be going on, places I'm going to be in the next little while. First one is going to be Bali. I'm going to Bali. I'm going to the Financial Summit. I hope to see you guys there. It's an amazing place to be, right? Head over to thefinancialsummit.com. Links are in the description below. Definitely, you got to come if you could afford to come to this. It's very expensive, but hey, there's going to be a lot of high net worth individuals that will be sharing some cool knowledge, cool information. It's definitely worth the money. So make sure if you can afford it, you actually attend, this huge event, right? Some big people are going to be showing up at this event, including myself. So make sure you're a part of it. Alrighty. Make sure today you get your rewards. You check out your rewards, what rewards you get, and find out what you get and collect on some of the rewards. One of the rewards is the access to DaVinci J15 private group. So make sure you do that. We're changing the name from Pandora's Wallet to DaVinci J15's private group. Okay. So with that said, I'm also going to AIBC's Europe. It's in Malta. It's going to be an awesome. I'm going to be speaking at this event. Make sure you show up there. If you do, right, make sure you come up to me and say, "Hey, thanks. I'm here because of you." And some lucky person is going to win a few Bitcoins, right? Some Bitcoins if they do. So make sure if you show up at that event, you come and look for me and say, "Hey, DaVinci, I'm here because of you." Okay. Alrighty. Let's get on to Ethereum. Whoa, Ethereum. It is doing the exact same, stuck in a range. Just can't break out. But the odds are we're breaking down. We're going to break down. So you have to settle with that, and you have to accept it, even though there's a percentage chance that, hey, we go up. The odds are we go down. There's a 60% chance that we go down and 40% chance we go up, maybe even less on the upwards. Probably really 70 down and 30 up. But yeah, this is where we're at, and there is no trade right now. We're stuck also in a point of control here. Probably not really the point of control. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's a little slightly higher. But I guess if we turn on the VPVR, no, it's not here. So I'm not going to bother turning it on. But yeah, you can see that the Bollinger Bands are probably tightening heavily on this as well. Yes, even though it's the 4 hour, you can see the Bollinger Band is tightening. So we're ready for an explosive move on Ethereum very soon. So be ready for that. Well, it's not that tight. It's actually expanded a little bit. So I bet you the daily wow. Yeah, the daily is ready to pop, ready to pop. Man, I've never seen that. This is real tight. That's real tight. So this is it. The next few days is the make it or break it time. If you want to get into the trade here, you want to short it, go be my guest. Just type in bybit.davincij15.com. You could take a short here. This is the most likely trade. Make sure you only do a 5% loss. Should it go the opposite direction, meaning going higher, and because you don't want to lose too much money on this trade, right? So yeah, that's the trade of the day. That's the trade of the century, because this thing is going to probably break down heavy. So this is going to be a big trade. Whatever direction it goes, it's going to be a big trade. And then you could always wait for a clear direction on that in these trades. But yeah, it doesn't give you a good position, and it's kind of scary. I would not do that. Wait for position. So maybe the clear positioning would be right. Of course, a breakdown below. Let's see here. I would say the last break low. Yeah, I thought so. So a clear positioning is below this. What's it called? 1,239 is where that's a clear positioning of hey, you know what, this is breaking down, and you can wait for that and then take the short, and that's fine too. It's just very, very, you're not in a good position, and you could always get stopped out easily on that one. All right, with that said, I think that's all we're going to do for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you will come back tomorrow to see where we're at, see how far Bitcoin has fallen, if it does fall today. Don't think so. The weekend is not where we're going to see a lot of volatility. Most likely, if not, we'll see it most likely on Sunday evening, where the bottom drops out. So we'll most likely see, a chop on the upwards direction, where we wipe out anybody who jumps in on a short too early, is what we're seeing. So, but it's always a good time to buy, even if I'm sure Bitcoin's going to go lower. Don't want to bet on that. If you're buying for long term, you want to buy dollar cost average here, dollar cost average lower. It's the best way to go, because you want to hold on to Bitcoin for the long term, because Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it.